And we are live. Hey, everybody.
So, welcome, everybody. You saw we have a new intro. It's going to change and tweak and grow with us as we grow, but welcome to Order of the Dice. We've got everybody here except for Lord Kyruss, but never really done formal introductions. I mean, I don't know if you guys realize who's who.
Huh.
Underneath everybody in the overlay, which will be our next step. But we have Simbir Willalok, who is our Wood Elf rogue. We have Godorak, who is our human gladiator. We have Nenny Jamjar, who is our halfling monk. We have Theron Stalkingwolf, who is our wood elf druid. We do have Lord Kyruss, who is a half-elf paladin. He should be joining us a little bit later. And currently, the party hat with them has an NPC by the name of Brother Razband, who is a human cleric of magic. So, to get everybody up to speed, get you guys where we were and ended last week, the party did some shopping a little bit earlier on, and then they proceeded to decide that they wanted to go visit the haunted house. Godorak, from a prior night's drinking and self-thought and retrospection, bumped into a gentleman in a bar, and the gentleman was offering to pay for some items out of this haunted house. So the party waltzes into the haunted house. They fight a tree, flying swords.
We don't really fight the tree. We kind of like just did some yard work.
You did some definite yard work with that tree. The flying swords were one of my favorite pieces because even though they were squishy, they were hard to hit and they did a lot of damage. The couple of rugs, and one of them managed to get a hold of Godorak. And when that happened, the party healed a little bit through some short rest, kind of chilled in a haunted house for about an hour. And then they proceeded to walk out back. As they started to get closer to the well, we finished at the well. But everybody had a perception check that we finished on. And,
ooh, yeah. Look at that.
One person criticaled that perception check.
Oh, thank heavens.
And that was good old Theron. And as you approach the well, Theron, you noticed a portion of the trees and brambles shifts, and immediately you realize you're not alone.
Uh-oh.
You see a mass of vines, ferns, and other vegetation crunching forward towards Godorak. A tangle of tree and shrubs somehow come to life, has no legs, head, or other appendages to speak of, but this animate pile of plants nevertheless gives you the impression of life and brutish intelligence. And the words that pop into your head are immediate. Shambling mound.
Another one.
Fear strikes you all. Fear strikes you, Theron, as you realize you're a man down, and you remember barely defeating the last one you fought.
I'm pointing and I'm yelling. I go, "Shambling mound! Watch out, Nenny! Don't get eaten!"
And it's roll for initiative.
Alrighty.
Guys, I don't like these
start.
Remember to click your token.
Yep, click that token and
Click your token.
Initiative.
Geez, gross.
Ooh, 16. Oh wait.
That was me.
Dang it. It did it again. It didn't like transfer over. That's really annoying. Hold on. Features and traits.
Wow, Simbir, your rolls suck.
Yep.
Reroll.
Guys, remember, though, the luck has not changed.
Oh, I have to reload.
That's all we really know.
Alright, hold on. Let's try it now. Eh.
Yours wasn't that
It's
bad.
even worse.
Man.
All right, fine. I'll take it.
Oh shoot!
Pick black, blue and gold, or gemstone for Brother Razband.
Ooh,
Ooh.
blue and gold.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a healer.
Ugh.
You should use the dice. I know that you're gonna have to redo them, but you should use the green and brown dice for the shambling mound.
I've got my poison dice I used for him.
Oh, okay.
That's you can't see it because I got the green screen, but they're green and gold, green and yellow. They look like poison. So this is where we're at. Godorak, what is your dex?
12.
Yeah,
Do I win? Please say I
you
win.
win.
He wins
You
it?
win.
Well, I win or
No.
he wins?
You win it.
Oh, phew, okay.
Did Razban really roll a 1?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, gosh.
I got a dex plus. So hold on. Let me change that. But yes, he really did roll a 1. There we go.
Oh, Razzie.
All right. So he immediately roars up, rears up, just kind of lumbering and crushing
Mm-hmm.
right behind the well.
Yeah.
Theron, it is your turn.
Is it Theron or Nenny's turn?
Annie, sorry.
Nenny's first.
Nenny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think this is the number I need to.
Get him.
Nenny, I should be able to get you out of there if you go in.
Maybe
You gonna
Before
tell
he
me that?
attacks. Yeah. Like, go in, I got you.
Okay. Am I good, Dennis?
You can always
You-
jump down the well, too.
Okay. Nenny's gonna run up here.
Yep.
And you know what Nenny's gonna do, guys?
No punch him.
Burning hands.
Ooh. $11. Solid.
Wait.
Oh,
Unless you want to re-roll the 1. Haha.
no.
Didn't think so.
I like.
So he has to make a saving throw, right?
Yeah. For some reason, on my screen, it shows 6 dice rolled.
So you
Really?
rolled 3d6.
3d6, yeah, 5,
Yeah,
1, 5.
mine only shows 3.
Too bad they can't hear us.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
No,
So,
no worries.
burning hands
Burning
for
hands,
6.
little flaming hands come out and just start punching and slapping the mound, and little sections kind of sizzle up, but not a lot of damage is seen
Okay.
in that attack.
And then I'm going to flurry of blows him. Boom. There's 1.
Ooh, nice.
That hit. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That will do 6 damage.
Okay.
And then my second flurry. 14 hit.
Miss.
Okay.
Hmm.
That would
Really?
be it.
So then he comes up as he's running up. He shoots out the flames. Then he comes through with a following punch. Turns around to kick it, and the kick just barely misses, just grazes against it, and he lands back down and sets into his defenses.
Yeah.
Theron.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And then he goes,
Mm. So Theron raises up his staff and as he raises it, he will cast Fairy Fire on the creature. You're
Ooh,
gonna
what
have
does
to
that
make a
do?
Dex 15. And
Fairy
what
Fire gives
happens
us all
is
advantage.
you get advantage on
Nice.
all attack rolls.
Nice.
Right.
Should have delayed in my action.
We'll give it that right there. That should count, right? Let's see if it says R of it.
Right, and you're
That
just
works.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we all get advantage on all attack rolls.
That's awesome.
Are you gonna
And
send
then-
Spike his way?
Dang white. Spike's gonna come up, get a little closer, and
Put a
he's gonna
seed.
fire his seed at him.
All right.
All right, so let me pull up Spike stats real quick. Action.
Let's go, Spike.
Okay, so I get the roll twice because I got advantage. Yay. Okay. That's just and
Ooh, nice.
That hits.
Ooh, two of them?
okay.
Well,
No, I
he
was
gets
rolling advantage, hoping to get a net.
Oh
20.
yeah. My bad.
It hits.
Yeah, yeah, so he's gonna take some fire damage, and let's fire damage it. Fire damage. Five fire damage.
Nice roll. Attaboy, Spike.
So he lights up. What color do you want your fairy fire to be? Isn't it blue?
Purple.
Purple. So it's purple. Surrounds the shambling mound, and you hear "Sick 'em, Spike!" And Spike runs around and just shoots some flaming seeds at him, and it hits and hits, and it looks like it does about the same amount of damage that Denny did.
And that's where we'll end our turn right there.
Okay. Simbir.
Well, I'm gonna shoot him.
All right.
So here we go. And since he hasn't moved, it counts as an assassinate. And obviously still do the. I'm just gonna see if I can get a nat 20.
Yep.
All right, we'll go with the 17.
Yeah, 17 hits.
And he does get the sneak attack, right? So.
Yep. So
Sweet.
that-
You're welcome.
Boom.
Yeah, thank you for that, Ninny. That was big.
Does assassinate give you advantage? Is that what it gives you?
It gives me an advantage, and it also means if he hasn't moved yet, it counts as a surprise attack if the attack is successful.
Ah, okay.
So it's actually basically an automatic crit.
It's an automatic crit if it's a surprise attack.
Okay.
Right.
If he hasn't gone before, he gets advantage. So like if he hasn't taken his turn, he gets advantage. But if he was hiding and he sprung out at
Oh
someone,
yeah, that's right.
then
That's
it's
right. That's what it
then
is.
it's a
Never mind.
crit.
Okay.
That's what I meant. So he's
Yeah.
not hiding. So it's just a standard. I get
Standard.
advantage basically.
Yep.
Okay.
But 22, I'll take that.
Wait, that's you do the pure. Okay, so knock you down to that number. Okay. So you see Simbir just stand, quickly draw and fire. You see the arrow fly across the clearing and kind of hit the shambling mound in the chest, and it opens a hole as the arrow passes all the way through, and there's actually a hole there, and you just see it close up with other vegetation, and it just kind of shakes it off a little bit. What else do you do?
That'll be it. I mean, I'm in a good spot where he's not going to hit me too much. So.
Okay.
I use a free action to say, "Hey guys, we didn't try and talk to this one. We just decided to hit it. Is that a good idea?"
Whoops.
Oh well.
Godorak, it is your turn.
Okay. Time to hit it. We're going to do.
Please be successful.
Yes, well, I get 4 attacks, so I think we'll be okay. So, first attack. Nope. When I take the attack action, 2 attacks. So, second attack.
Wait. You
What?
get advantage on that.
Roll. You're
Okay.
gonna roll 8
Advantage.
times.
Okay, advantage. So, nope. All right.
Okay.
Next attack. Crit.
Oh.
All right.
Don't
so
even
we'll-
roll a second one on that
So
one.
we'll do that one. Okay. That's going to be 9 plus 10.
19.
Yeah. So 19 plus another D8 because I'm doing maneuvering attack,
Okay.
which should also be doubled. So
Yep.
it should be 2D8 because it's dice.
Yep.
Go
Ooh, not great rolls.
Extra 4. So what is that?
23 total.
Yep, 23. So Nenny, you get to move half your speed without provoking an attack of opportunity.
10, 15. What the heck? I'll go all the way back.
Sweet. And then I will action surge. Where's my... I just want to make sure that I do it. There we go. Cool. Check off one of those superiority dice. And we will use the attack action again.
Okay.
With advantage. Was it
That
13?
Still misses.
Okay. And then the yep. 15 hit.
That hits.
Roll
Okay.
with advantage, though.
Rolling with advantage. Yeah, okay, it hits good.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
going to use the 24 for another
12 damage.
12 damage, and I'll try and trip it. Actually, hold on.
Can
Can
you
I-
trip
if
a
I use maneuvering attack, can I maneuver myself? Hold on. When you hit with a weapon attack, you're going to expend 1 superiority die and add the total die to the damage roll, and allow a creature that you can see or hear to use its reaction to move up to half its speed without provoking opportunity attacks from the target of your attack. So I assume that means me, right?
But you don't need it.
Yeah, I do, because it has reach, right?
This? No.
Yeah. The shambling mound?
No, he's got to be. You got to be.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'll try and trip him.
Okay.
Hold on. So 1d8. Cool, an extra 4 damage. And then he needs to make a DC 15 strength check unless he's immune to being prone.
I think that was a total of 39 damage from Godorak, y'all.
And I missed twice.
Pretty good, I guess.
Well, yeah.
If you're into scoring a lot of points.
I like the
And
funny,
He,
the laugh.
he actually avoids the trip.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
and as a DM that likes to beat you guys up every once in a while, it actually pisses me off because it was a nat 20.
Oh.
So you wasted a nat 20 to avoid a trick.
Yes! I wasted a roll. Nice.
Doesn't
Okay,
hey,
cool.
it doesn't mean he can't roll another one though.
Nope.
Yeah.
All
Law
right.
of averages.
Mhm.
Caleb rolls 1s. Dennis rolls 20s.
Yeah. You see?
So he takes a
I
step.
just Dennis
Alright.
roll for me.
So when he does that, I will
Oh.
use my reaction.
Yep.
To use the brace action. And I will
Smart.
let's see here. I believe it also triggers my extra attack. Let me make sure. Other trip maneuvering.
Spend 1 superiority die and make 1 attack against a creature using that weapon. And if it hits, you add your superiority die to the roll.
Right,
So you
but
have
does it trigger 2 attacks?
no.
No.
Because
No,
it's
not
not an
as a
attack
reaction.
action, it's a reaction. Okay.
Yep.
That's okay, but I make it with advantage, so at least
Yep.
that. All right. Well, that's a hit. Yeah, that's a hit. Okay, so we'll do damage and we'll do another D8. For another 11 damage. Cool.
So you guys see Godorak come up and double-handed, swinging the halberd right over his head, missing the first attack, pulling it up, coming back, and catching it with the second attack, where you guys see a very deep gouge come into where a hip would be of the creature. Just comes back. He spins it, comes back again, and catches it on the other side. So you see two big old V's cut into it, and sap and mud start running down where its legs would be. He misses on the last one, but the shambling mound and just gets enraged and just runs forward after Godorak, and you just see him step back and, like a baseball player, swing the halberd and catch it directly into the chest, and just sticks his halberd in there, and he pulls it back out, and the thing rocks a little bit as he proceeds to swing at Godorak. What's up, Lord Kyruss? First
Welcome.
one misses. Second one hits with a nat 20.
Told you he could roll it again.
And
Oh, real quick though, real quick.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Asleep.
1 second. Sorry, I gotta do something.
oh, no worries.
You were right, Caleb.
I'm a
Or sorry,
lumberjack and
I
I'm
should say
okay.
Symbir.
Asleep all
You were
night
right.
and I work
It would
all
happen
day.
again.
I'm right. I'm right about one thing. And
All right,
it's
we're
bad
good.
luck for our team.
Okay.
Gotta have the Monty Python Lumberjack song in there.
Yep.
Hey, Kevers, do you want to fix the layout too?
Oh, did somebody else show up?
Lord
We
Kyruss
did.
showed up.
Oh, let's there we go.
I'm liking the jacket.
Voila.
So that he hits you with the second attack. It is a critical. He does 17 points of damage right into your shoulder, just bludgeoning, just bam. And you hear
It is a
him howl like he's happy that happened.
great thing. Razband is right there.
Mm-hmm.
Does he grab him and eat him? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, what happened to me?
Does he get eaten?
No, because he missed the first attack.
Oh,
If
that's
he would have
good.
hit both attacks,
So
he
how
would
much
have been
how much damage do I take?
17.
Oh, that's not bad.
No,
Come
that's
on.
not bad. No
I'm,
big deal.
I'm at 30.
I just dealt 50 damage. Doing 17.
You even left.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
You guys hear good lord coming from the back. Look at the size of that thing.
They better.
It's huge.
Hey, you better back up.
Brother Razban,
Huge.
he's excited. He's like, oh,
Huge.
let me. Oh, yes. And you just see him just cast, and missiles fly out of his hands,
Mm-hmm.
and they take off towards the creature. And he's casting it as. Do I have any spells? Yeah, one more spell slot. Boom. Hold on here. So the first one hits for 2, and since he cast it at 3rd level, he also gets. So he gets 2 more extra darts. So 3, 4, 5. So he gets 4 more die 4 plus 1s. So we will just do it this way. Oh wait, advantage. So we want to roll 3 now. 3, 4 plus 4, right? Because each d4 plus 1. That way we're going to calculate all damage. Oh wait, that's die 20. Sorry. Boop. There we go. So he hits for an additional 14 points of damage. Plus the 2, so 16. That puts it at. Wait, is that right? Hold on. Third.
So
Boom. Hits him in the shoulder, and you see all the darts just kind of shred kind of the shoulder area of the shambling mound, and it groans. And we're back to Nenny.
well, then he pulls out his quarterstaff as he runs up, and he's gonna hit the thing with his quarterstaff.
All right. Where are you moving?
I'm gonna move right up there. Does a 15 hit?
Yep.
Oh, I have advantage. Let me roll that, just in case.
That hits.
Huh. The 16 hits. Okay, so that would be my first attack. Always double-handed.
Yep.
So 6. Second attack. Roll. And with advantage. Roll.
Let me know when wind comes back because I gotta adjust the overlay.
Yep.
Okay. That one I'm assuming misses with the 13.
Yep.
So then he's gonna go in with his unarmed strike.
That hits, but you get to roll again.
Just in case.
Yep.
Oh, so close. One away. So I'm gonna do the damage on this is 8. And I'm gonna do my flurry of do I feel like my punches are doing damage?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
sense that they're doing damage, but
Okay.
you know it's nothing that you're going to do right now is going to be a death blow. You feel still some strength in there.
Okay. So nothing I do is gonna be a death blow.
Correct.
Okay. Then here's my flurry of blows. So this is my second of those. Another fetch 19. So close.
All
I don't think this is going to be a 20. All right. That one didn't work. All right. So another 8. So 22 total damage.
Yep, you hit him and you rock him back a little bit. He steps back and sets himself up as he starts moving towards. You guys are kind of sitting next in the middle of him, you and Godorak are, and he's trying to kind of looking back and forth at each of you.
By the way, so the way that happened, then he came in with the quarterstaff, smacked him in right where Godorak cut on his would have been his left side,
Yep.
right in that hole. And then when he swings back with it, it's a little slick, so he misses a little bit.
Okay.
And then it's a punch and a kick. That's it.
All right.
Sweet.
And a bunch of woohoo.
Theron.
So Theron, after seeing Brother Razban shoot several different missiles out of his hands,
Yeah.
he's like, interesting. And Theron holds up his staff and he pounds it on the ground. And as he pounds it, you see fire shoot from his staff in the form of a scorching ray. And I get
Hold on here.
3 rays come out, so I'm gonna roll each ray twice.
You get advantage on each roll.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
The first
Okay,
one
so I'm guessing a
hits.
25 hit.
Yep.
So the damage on the first one will be not much. That's the first one.
Yep.
Now the second one's gonna shoot out of the staff. Ugh. Let's re-roll that one. Oh,
Ooh.
I'm guessing the second one misses,
Alright.
and then
Sorry,
and then
did you
the
take over
third
as
ray.
Simbeer tonight? Like, what is this?
Yeah, and that first one was okay. Oh,
Hey, there it is.
There
And
we go.
There it is. There it is.
He
See?
nat
You
just
20s
gotta-
on that
See?
second one.
You gotta eat. Just Simbeer, you gotta remind Roll20 who's rolling, and then
Yeah, exactly. Just like,
Right.
guys,
Yeah.
what are you doing? What are you doing here?
all right.
Cool.
Wait.
I don't know if that.
It only
I don't know
rolled.
if it only did 2d6. You need to roll 2 more.
Yeah, you need to roll another damage. So click Scorching Ray again. It looks like.
Hold on here.
There we go. Yep. Nice. Yeah, he
That was a good
maxed
roll.
Oh, is that
out
one, is that one a
his-
4d6?
that. Yeah, that's 46.
Oh my
Dude,
It's
he got
normally
3
2.
6s and a 4.
It's normally a
Yeah.
2d6, but because he critted, he
Yeah.
rolls it 4d6.
That's right. Oh,
So
okay. I was gonna say
the first
sheesh.
ray hits him, and he goes up in flames in one area.
Uh-huh.
The second ray flies by him. The third ray hits him almost next to the first one, and he engulfs in flames. And he is lit on fire. You guys smell the stench of rotting mud, and there may be some dead animals inside of him.
Nasty.
Aw, poor
And the
squirrels.
smoke just rising up from him, and he howls in pain, just a loud guttural. Oh! And he
Hey.
kind of hunches over a little bit, and he looks up at you.
Does he say anything or he just groans?
He just groans.
Okay, as he's groaning, I said, "You're up, Spike." And Spike looks at him, and he fires his flame seed at him.
That hits.
Let's try. Let's see if we can crit it. No.
Ooh,
Ooh,
close.
close. All right.
719.
So roll for
Yep.
damage on his flame seed. Da-da-da.
Nice. You crit the flame seed roll.
You Spike seeds come flying out and catches him right around the waist area where that would be, kind of where the wounds are, and he drops to the ground, and he's bringing both of his arms up like he's getting ready to attack Godorak, and it's Godorak's turn.
Isn't
no,
it
Symbir.
Symbir's turn? Yeah. Symbir,
Symbir's turn.
save me. All right,
he's got
Symbir,
his
now's your
hands up.
chance.
Head,
Now's your chance,
looking
Symbir.
he's gonna pile drive
Here-
both of his fists right into Godorak.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna shoot him. Obviously,
Yes. Yes.
I think that'll do.
Oh,
Roll for advantage just cause.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. Right? Let's just see. Yeah, no, we're going
You
with
know?
the first one.
Yeah. Yes.
17.
How do you want to do it?
Woohoo!
Ooh, jeez.
Symbir gets a kill.
You know what?
Is this
Danny,
Symbir's
how do you
first
feel?
skill?
How do you feel? No, I got 2 in the cave that one time. Come on, guy.
Come on.
Come on, guy. I want to do a little tag team thing with Nenny here.
Uh-huh.
I want to
Okay.
shoot these arrows, and as they hit him, I want Nenny to be punching and kicking him right into him.
Nice.
I'll leave it up to the DM. You okay with that?
So
Just for show.
you got one attack, so that's one arrow. That's all you get.
Or sure. One right to the forehead, and I want pile drive right through.
So
The acrobatics on that.
you see Symbir flings the arrow. It catches because its arms are up above its head. It snaps its head back, and as it comes back forward, Nenny does a spinning roundhouse and catches the arrow and pushes it through the creature's head, and it collapses dead in front of you guys.
On this one, it's not a woohoo. It's an ow.
And I turn to Nenny and I say, just like the dragon, baby. Just like the dragon.
Yeah, you better believe it. You guys do believe it, right? Because it happened kind of like
It
that.
happened. It's real.
Yeah.
Nenny doesn't lie.
Hey, can I take my second wind?
Yeah?
Cool. Sweet.
Get half of it back right there.
Yep. I'm down 10. I'm at 39 now. And I can I just need to start I just need to start resting, but yeah.
As you approach the well, you notice that it's crumbling. There are overgrown plants around it. And the wood that holds the bucket is rotted, but the bucket and the rope look in decent shape, like it could hold weight, but you guys aren't 100% sure any of that other aspects there, if the wood would hold any weight.
Hey, does anybody have something we can drop down and see if there's anything good down there?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a little pebble and drop it. down the well. See if it does anything.
You hear it bounce off the walls, and it hits the bottom. It sounds like
thud?
there's no water in it.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna pick up a smoldering branch from the shambling mound
Yep.
that I assume is still kind of, like a torch almost, and just kind of drop it down there and see if I can see what we see.
As it goes down 10 feet, it's lit, and it goes out at 20, and you still hear it fall, and then it hits the ground a little bit further.
It goes out
It goes out.
completely.
Yep.
Like, would I have seen because the wind, the falling wind blew it out, or?
For perception on that, see or insight or whatever I need.
It would be more of a knowledge type understanding of things. So I'd say make a nature check.
Okay.
Hey, Theron, something weird going on here with the fire in the well. Come check it out.
The torch just went out. That's all that happened. Dropped it and it went out.
Nature check.
Yep.
So
Nice.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, Theron, you look at the wood, the kind of the pieces of the shambling mound that they threw down, and you look at the well, and you're like, yeah, no, guys, it's resistance that's caused that to go out as it was falling. Even though the shambling mound is caught on fire and the spells were good enough, it's still greenish wood. It's still wet, so it's not going to stay lit for long.
Okay.
And to kind of back that up, you see the flames slowly are dying out on the shambling mound.
Guys, what do you have that we can light? Do you have any candles
I've
or
got a
anything?
torch.
I
I've
got
got a
this.
torch. So
I got a lantern, if that helps.
How about this? Who wants to lower me in the bucket? I'll hold the torch. You guys search the mound.
I mean, you're the strongest guy, though. Why wouldn't you lower one of us?
Because I'm also the lightest guy.
Yep.
Pretty solid point.
Okay, remember what happened last time? We tied a rope to you guys and let you go on your own.
I read about that. It's not going to happen again. Don't worry. All right.
Well, you never know.
Just be careful. There's no green dragons down there.
Guys, I've killed 2 green dragons. 2. All right, it was just fun. But
I'm gonna use my rope, not the well rope.
So you take your rope, you tie it to the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Nanny, you can't quite sit in the bucket, but you can get your legs in there, and when you squat down, you're kind of using the edge of the bucket as a seat, or you can stand up and hold onto the rope. It's up to you.
I'm standing up and holding onto the rope.
Can you see in the dark?
I've got a torch.
Oh, you've got a torch. Okay, cool.
You handed me a torch.
All right, cool. I will.
And you lower him down. Nenny, as you get to the bottom.
Oh, I've got 10 of them.
How long's your rope, by the way?
50 feet.
Even after it was severed from the...
Did it not get...
Oh, yeah, we probably lost a little bit.
Did we...
well,
45?
I think that was me and Caleb's rope that got severed. So they probably still have 50 feet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So as Nenny, as you get to the bottom of the well, you notice a bag almost identical to the one Theron has.
Ah, freak.
Here we
You
go.
also notice that there is another item there that is a quiver that's empty.
Oh,
Don't put
Do
either
not
in the other. I'm metagaming my ass off, and that's okay.
Oh, that's fantastic. Do I see anything?
That's it. That's all you see.
There's no...
Then he takes his quarterstaff and he hits both of them.
Okay. You hit the bag of holding. It does nothing. You hit the quiver. It's leather, and it kind of caves in a little bit where you hit it, and that's it.
All right. Do I see? There's nothing else like in the space. Like, is there any space
No.
to move, or this is all there
I mean,
is?
it's 5 feet in circumference. You could stand and not touch the walls, right? So
Okay.
you've got a good space, but those are the only 2 items you see down here.
You know, like
I'm-
bones or.
I'm gonna
No
put the
bones,
quiver
nothing.
quiver around my back,
Okay.
the bag on my hip,
Uh-huh.
then put them together. Not this time, guys. And I'm just gonna check around. I want to look and inspect and see if there's anything else of interest. I might play around in the mud a little bit to see if I can find anything else.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Guys, I am so good at this. Just watch.
Nope.
So you definitely, there is not a thing in here. You go, I was lucky to find what I have on me right now.
Yes, this is good. All right. I had pressed the digitation myself as I'm in the bucket and tug on the rope.
Cool. I'll pull him up.
All right. You're up top.
What'd you get?
On the way up, can I roll Arcana on the quiver?
Yeah.
Again, I'm so good at this, guys. Watch this.
Also roll a perception for me.
Okay. This is better. Let's see.
Yeah, no, you
Nothing.
think you've seen this quiver before, but you're not 100% sure.
Okay. Alrighty. I get to the top. There wasn't much down there, guys. There was just this quiver.
Simbir? That quiver looks
Yes, sir.
identical to the one you have.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say
What
Probably
kind of
looks like
quiver do
mine.
you have?
the efficient quiver.
What's it do?
It's basically a bag of holding, but cooler sounding.
Okay.
It has 3 compartments in it, like a quiver would, right? And it connects to an extra dimensional space. So there was a chance that if Daddy would have went whoop, but
Oh my goodness.
the awesome
the
part
opportunity.
about it is you guys would have felt it. The ground probably would have collapsed,
Mm-hmm.
but you wouldn't have been swallowed up by it because it's only a 10-foot sphere and he was 30 feet down. Anyway, the efficient quiver, it will allow you to hold numerous items and it will never weigh more than 2 pounds. The shortest compartment in it will hold up to 60 arrows, bolts, or similar objects. The mid-sized compartment holds up to 18 javelins or similar objects. And the longest compartment can hold up to 6 long objects, such as bows, quarterstaffs, or spears. So you could
Ooh.
have a walking arsenal of
Yep.
ranged arsenal.
So if nobody else is going to use it, like, does anybody else want it besides Simbir's already got one?
I already got one.
Do you guys want it?
Does anybody else use ranged?
Like, would
I had
any of you
cool.
find use for it? Because the only thing,
Or
because I could load it
Darren
up with.
uses a bow.
Darren,
I
do you
had
use-
Oh, but I
cool quarter
I mean,
staffs.
Yeah.
Lots of quarter
uses-
staffs.
Yeah.
The only thing I'd do is pack it full of javelins.
Smart. I should put some of those in there.
Lord Kyruss has
mine.
javelins.
Do you want the quiver?
Ooh.
Lord Kyruss isn't here.
Lord Kyruss, right?
Lord Kyruss
that's
is on
right.
his date with Alice.
Lord Kyruss is getting it
Well,
on.
we'll ask Kyruss when we get back to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's gonna keep the other bag of holding? Nanny?
Oh, I just have it on me. I didn't tell you
Alright,
guys
cool.
about it.
Cool. All right, sweet. We like search the woods real quick. Just do a once over, like in the trees here.
Yeah, do investigation check for me.
I'll give him advantage because I'm gonna be hooked at his hip looking as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Didn't
Oh,
find
with the
anything.
advantage?
I know.
Yeah, we know
right?
nothing.
Yeah, we know nothing. There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Yep, there's nothing there.
All right, cool.
Well, should we go try to
yeah, let's
meet
go
up
turn
with
in our loot.
As
Where
we're
did we go?
walking,
Did you met the guy? Oh, sorry.
as we're walking to the place, because I'm gonna give Dennis a chance to change scene here. Nenny does reach into his bag of holding, and being the person he is, he finds 250 gold, and so he is going to split that amongst the party.
Ooh.
Nice.
Was that
Thank you.
50 each?
50?
50 each. I keep Lord Kyruss's, and I give him the 50 when I see him.
What about Brother Razband?
I was gonna say.
Oh,
He's a priest. He
Oh.
doesn't need money.
I'll
You know
ask
what?
Brother Raspan, like, hey, you want any? I mean, you were helping there. Do you want
Yeah.
some?
Do you want some money?
Absolutely.
Hey. Sorry, Lord Kyruss. You lost it.
Hold on.
I didn't swear a vow of celibacy or poverty. I'm a
Hey.
Oh,
priest of the god of magic.
okay then.
So you're saying,
Let's
And
see.
there's nothing more magic than money.
Correct.
well, yeah, that's fair.
So you're saying there's some interesting rituals in your ritual book, is
He kind of touches his nose and points to you. All right.
Awesome.
You guys get to the Crafty Inn. And I just need to slide this from here to here. And I gotta.
I love D&D. Sorry.
Right?
Freaking awesome.
That is the Lofty Inn. As you guys walk in, the Crafty Inn, not Lofty Inn. Sorry, Crafty Inn.
Cool.
It's busy. It's got all kind of beautiful crafts throughout the walls again. Godorak, you've been here. The others haven't.
Okay.
You see Becker.
Oh yeah, this is by himself.
Becker at the bar polishing a mug,
Nice.
and he looks up at you and he gives you the nod. Just, hey, welcome back.
Hey, made it to the haunted house.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, got some stuff
what'd
for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What'd you find?
I'll motion my companions over and just like
Okay. I'll
show them the contents.
I'll come in and I'll reach out of the bag. The first thing I do is I pull out 4 swords. And then I pull out a rug that is slightly burned. And then I pull out a second rug that's covered in blood. And then lastly, I pull out a kitchen knife.
And he looks at him and he's like, "Oh, you killed them all. I was
Yeah.
hoping you'd bring a few back alive."
Oh shoot, I didn't get that part.
I was paying 100 gold for alive.
Oh.
And he goes, "But 1 second." And you see him kind of kneel down behind his bar. He pops up and he puts some glasses on and he pulls the sword up and he looks up at you and his eyes are like this big through the glasses, right?
Nice.
And he looks at it and he gets in a little bit closer and he sets one of the swords down, looks at the other, he sets that one down. He goes through the swords pretty quickly, but it's the rugs that he stops and he stares at. And he sets the one down and he looks at the bloodied one. He looks at you guys. He looks at Godorak. It's your blood?
It might be.
Ah, okay. And he sets that aside. And he's like, "Listen, alive would help me out a lot more. I've got some buyers who would take this alive. I can probably get this taken care of with them in the condition they're off." And he's like,
You're
still
reading.
looking at you with the big eyes and glasses, right? He's just like, and he's like, "But I can give you the full 100 for the rugs. These are unique."
Okay.
but I can give you about 50 for the swords. 50 each for the swords.
Okay.
What about the kitchen knife?
That's 50 as well.
All right. Sounds good.
Is that good? That's a deal? And
Yeah,
he, and he
what
puts
is
his
that?
arm across the
Godorak's
bar and
not the
holds it out for
best
a
at
shake.
numbers, so I was gonna ask somebody to do the math on that.
It'd be 600, I'm pretty sure. 3 swords, a dagger.
No, 450.
How
He
many?
said 50 for each sword and knife. So there were 5. So that's
And there's
250
only 2.
plus the 2 rugs.
Okay.
So 450.
Yep, 450. By the way, Nenny goes up as he's handing the gold over, and then he
Well,
grabs
he's
it.
shaking a hand first. He's waiting for a
Oh.
handshake first.
Oh, I'll shake his hand.
Okay. Boom. Deal. And you see him reach down onto the bar, and he looks up. All right, fuckers, turn around. Is what he says to everybody in the bar. And they all look at him and they laugh a little bit. And he sets it down, and he messes with something underneath it, and he opens it up, and he counts with his hands, and he's like, okay, and he pulls out a stack, pulls out another stack, pulls out a third, and a 4. So there's 400 there, and then he pulls out a half stack and sets it in front of you, and
Can
he closes that.
As he's doing that, I look over at Symbier and just kind of do the raise my eyebrows and give him a wink, like,
And as he was doing that, when he told everyone to turn around, Nenny got really close and was watching everything he's doing.
Make a perception check.
Yeah, Symbier, pay attention so that you got to come back and lockpick this thing.
Nenny's not watching you for that. He's just curious. Perception was 13.
You're small enough, and you could be standing by the edge of the bar there. Hold on here. Oh,
Should I roll a stealth to see if he notices me?
no.
Okay, because I wasn't trying to hide.
Give me a second here.
Mhm.
Wynn can't see anything, so I'm going to allow him to see things. There we go. Because Lord Kyruss isn't here. That's why it's dark for you, Josh. So, Nanny, you notice that he pushes with one thumb a little button, and with the finger another latch, and then he maneuvers something, but you can't tell what it is that he maneuvers, and he does it a couple of different times in a couple of different ways before it opened up.
Okay.
It's like intricate. That's what you notice.
Cool.
And he puts that bag, and then he reaches down and he grabs a bag, and he just kind of slides the swords into the bag, and he takes both rolled rugs and leans them up against the wall in the corner. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Truly appreciate it.
Cool. So are we dividing that like 5 ways or 6 ways?
And then he's going to divide this one 6 ways.
Okay, 75 each. I believe. What was that? 425 we said, or 450?
450. Yep, so it's 75 each.
Yep.
So Kyruss will
90%
get 75. He doesn't
check
get 50.
from everybody.
Okay. Just a second. Perception.
Yep.
Wait, I'm making a perception check? Okay.
Everybody is that's in the
All
crafty.
right. Oh, good job, Theron.
Nenny, okay. So you hear some gossip again about that talk of the green dragon again, Nenny. That's what you hear. Godorak.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you're hearing people talking about Jessup's retreat, that challenge again that's there.
Mm.
And Theron, you actually hear something about the Artisans Guild is performing illegal summoning rituals.
Ooh. Illegal?
Ooh.
You just heard Artist Guild and summoning rituals is kind of what you like. Somebody said, "I'm not trusting those artists. This is what I hear they're doing," and that's kind of what you guys heard.
Who was talking about Jessup's thing?
Just one of the you just heard it as you're
Okay.
as you're in the inn and you're talking to Becker. It's just some of the noise that you hear filter in.
Darren, are you going to mention? Godorak will just kind of mention, hey, I'm hearing about that. I hear some guys over there talking about Jessup's obstacle course challenge thing again. Any of you guys picking anything up from conversation?
Yeah.
Still people talking
those
about a
guys-
green dragon.
Those guys in the corner are talking about some illegal summoning rituals done by the Artisan Guild.
Oh, what kind?
That sounds.
I
don't know.
You want to
That's
go
all
over
I
and
can
talk
hear.
to
I think
them?
they might. I'm definitely curious about that.
Yeah. That doesn't sound good. You want to go over and talk to
That
them with
doesn't
me?
sound good at all. Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Okay. We'll go over and inquire as to what those folks were talking about.
I want Theron. I need you to make another perception check so you can determine who it came from. You just heard the noise while you were standing there. You just don't realize where it came from. So I need another perception check to.
Absolutely.
That +7 is nice for that, by the way.
Ooh.
Yep. So you notice it's these two right here, right by the bar, talking about it.
Here, come on over.
Oh, the Jesus-looking guy.
Yep.
Come on over, Theron. Hey, go ahead.
They both like
Oh, no,
get
go
really
ahead.
quiet and look up at you as you get stand next to their table.
What's this?
You
I
You have
hear
better
you
charisma
talking
than me, so you should go for it.
barely. Yeah. I get a +1.
Yeah.
What hey, my companion here had just happened over here. You're talking about some interesting goings on that you've been hearing about. Did you care to elaborate?
He just kind of brushes you off a little bit and goes, "If you're curious, go to the Artisans Guild. They'll deny it, but go there."
So I reach into my pouch and I pull out 5 gold and I give it to the elf. And I said, I don't know about it. Can you enlighten me?
Well, I don't know much other than everybody's talking about it right now. There's supposedly summoning rituals going on over there, and it's artists, guys that just spend all day painting other people and making pictures of other people and statues of other people, and they're really fixated on people.
Have you seen anything? Or are you just
No.
hearing things?
I'm just hearing things.
That's interesting. We should definitely go check that out. Okay.
Have we been to the Artisan Guild before?
Yeah, that's where
Or
you
no?
guys got everything silvered.
Nice.
Oh, okay. We do need to go back there probably.
Probably. Take care of Nini's quarterstaff.
Hey, Dan, what time of day is it right now?
You spent an hour there. You guys got a late start. Everybody ate. Lord Kyruss took off. You guys didn't get a late start. You guys went and did a lot of the other things. Probably getting close to dinner time.
Oh. So I walk over back to our guys and just enlighten them what they said was pretty much a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
I being a a magic user, I'm very interested in what's going on. But in the same instance, I did use a lot of spell slots over at the haunted
Yeah.
house. So
Yeah, I
I'm
got
definitely
banged up
curious,
quite a bit too.
but I need to get some rest. So if we want, we can go back, go get some dinner,
Mhm.
meet up with Lord Kyruss, fill him in, and then maybe head off there in the morning or something.
I like that plan. What do you say, Ninny and Simbir?
Aye, aye.
Cool.
I'm good to not be fighting for our lives for a little bit.
Nice. All right, cool. That's
We
the
can't hear you,
plan.
Cinder.
Hey! And we're at our table too. Check that out.
Look at that.
So Theron has elected this evening to have no more than 2 adult beverages because of last night.
Well, Nenny, while we're just hanging out here, Nenny is going to take Lord Kyruss's 75 gold and buy the first round from Lord Kyruss's 75 gold.
Well, as you guys arrive there, Kyruss is there waiting for you.
Nice.
Oh, he is there?
Yep. And he gets to determine how his date went with the hot, beautiful, luscious, bald, strong Alice. And how
Boys,
the
I'm glad you're here because I'm going to be candid. I'm spent and I need uplifting.
Wait, you didn't get uplifted enough?
You what?
Hey!
You didn't get uplifted enough? There wasn't enough uplifting happening on your
I
day?
did all the uplifting. And now I need uplifted.
So listen. And I put his gold in front of him, his 75 gold. Guys, drinks are on Lord Kyruss. You know,
Oh, yeah.
just our table.
yeah.
Drinks are on Lord Kyruss. Tell us about your date. How was Alice?
You know, a gentleman doesn't brag and a gentleman doesn't tell, but a gentleman will smile and that's going to say it just enough.
That's not enough.
Well, that's all you're going to get, little guy.
Lord Kyruss, I set you up on this
His little
date.
guy wants more of a story.
It's not a body moment that we share with all of our surrounding friends.
Okay,
We
tonight in
secretly
your room.
dream about it and remember it fondly when darkness and other things encroach.
So I guess the real question is there going to be a second date?
When is there not going to be a second date? There'll be a second date.
There'll be a second date? Okay. You and I will
Unless
talk
Yanilla
tonight.
says no.
Oh, Yanilla. No, we're talking about Alice.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
But we're talking degrees of hot. And as long as it's cooking, I'm eating.
Love it.
Food. Food, Nettie. Food. That's what I'm eating is food and getting more drinks.
Food and more drinks. All right. You didn't get enough food tonight? You had all day.
I ate my fill of many things. Food was
Okay.
not one of them.
Okay. All right.
Godorak's just tossing them back. Just
Um,
like they're
Contact.
water. Just like
Oh,
amateurs.
Nenny, Nenny's going to turn to Simbir, and he's going to say, Simbir, please be a little bit more detailed in what we did today. Tell Lord Kyruss what we've been up to while he's been on a date.
Fighting home appliances, if you can believe it. So, no, we went to a haunted house, bro.
Haunted house, more like
Really?
Home Depot.
Yeah, like if the haunted house was like furnished by the weapons guild. So, no, it was we went in this house right where that wizard guy, I forget his name, lives, but he's a jerk, and I'd like to kill him if he wasn't dead. And we go in there, right? Because they're like, oh, there's objects that are out there killing stuff. So first things first, we get there, a freaking tree wakes up and goes, hey, do you have your invitation number? No, we don't, tree. And who are you to tell me not to go into this building? So we dispatched him right quick. Go in the building. Okay. We fight. Geez, what was it?
Lots of
5
cutlery.
swords.
Lots of cutlery.
Yeah, a bunch of swords in one room that were rusty. So it's like, I don't know how tetanus works in this universe, but one slice and you're losing limbs, just from the gangrene. Then in the next room, freaking magic carpet attacks us, and a kitchen knife, which, by the way, I murdered that kitchen knife. It was a lot of fun, to be honest.
That's good.
Then we go to another room, and there's another magic carpet, wraps Godorak up, trying to strangle him. So we maybe not the smartest party in the world, but we beat the crap out of said carpet and Godorak, which was
it was
not
nothing.
as-
It was nothing. Yeah.
I didn't feel good about it. We'll just put it that way. I know that there was one time I stabbed into that carpet and there was blood, and carpets don't have blood.
At this point, Nanny's like, Symbio, you're no longer in charge of the stories. Listen,
What?
the carpet had teeth. The carpet
The
had
carpet
teeth,
didn't
and
have
it was,
teeth.
and it was biting Godorak.
Nenny,
It wasn't
Nenny.
us. We saved his life.
Nenny,
He was.
you have
there.
to, when you make up stories, man, you have to make them at least a little bit believable.
Well, we didn't. You can't say that we beat up Godorak. We didn't beat up Godorak.
No, we beat the carpet and Godorak is what I said. Because it was bear hugging him.
Then he just
Oh.
goes back to drinking.
Yeah, you just keep drinking. Anyway, so we clear the house, right? We get all that stuff, we gather all the items and whatever else. So then we go into the backyard. And remember that time in the woods when we fought that shambling mound? Remember that?
Yes.
Remember how instrumental you were in fighting that?
Okay. I think that that's a understatement, and I would agree.
Would you like to imagine us fighting one without you? Yeah, it was.
No, it would
was
scare
not
me.
as-
I'd worry
it's not
about your
as much
life.
fun. It's not as
Yeah.
much fun.
Yeah.
But look, you
Uh,
survived, and now we drink.
Yeah, and now we drink like men. Oh, and then I guess Nenny went down some well and found some stuff. I don't know. He can tell you about that later.
He's a clever one.
He is a clever one, especially when he sends us to the astral plane.
Which was not clever. But you came back,
Which was clever.
or lucky.
So-
You know who didn't bring you back at all? Abukia. Again, did nothing.
See, on that we can agree. Next round's on me just because that was delightfully true.
Oh, my roots don't
As
extend to
you
the astral
guys-
plane.
Are sitting there. A
Whoa,
very
who's that?
Whoa.
beautiful woman
What's that though?
approaches Kyruss.
Dang girl, what's up?
She's got long, flowing blonde hair.
Is that a half orc?
She is a half orc, but she's
She's a
beautiful
Jedi.
for a half orc.
She's a
She's
Jedi.
Full armor.
She don't look like her mama.
She is in full armor
Uh-oh.
of your mother's nation, Kyruss.
Uh-oh.
Lord Kyruss,
Uh,
you're needed.
hey!
Your mother has been captured. The battle has begun in full. It is time to come home and defeat our enemy.
Oh man, I mean, it sounds pressing. But we're drinking.
Your bastard
Yeah, I was
of a
about to say.
father is ready to kill your mother.
That sounds traumatic. Remind me again, in succession, how does that work?
Well, if they capture your mother and they kill you, and you're not there to defend the nation and survive, the nation is no more.
Until
your
I come back
father-
with an army and avenge everybody and look super awesome doing it.
That is your choice. I thought you were better than that. And you know who she is. She
Okay.
is one of the captains of your mother's garrison and one of her shock units that she uses.
Hey,
Well,
Kyruss, this is a friend of yours?
so in
Doesn't sound like a
fairness,
friend.
no, she's great. A better person than her beauty, and her beauty is immense. Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, boys, so we could, if we want to, we could go help me become a king.
King
Nenny?
Kyruss.
Not
Nenny?
What are we doing
King?
tomorrow?
Huh?
I mean,
King Kyruss. That sounds. That's kind of. It's got this.
Yeah.
Right?
It's down to it.
Yeah.
kind of
Big
dope.
How far
question
is your
is,
How
though-
far is your land from here?
Yeah.
How far?
I don't think we've ever talked about this.
It's not like I have a map. I just have wandered until I found you guys. I have no idea.
That's fair.
Hold on, let me look, Theron. I will look into the stars and
She
compare
looks
my
at
hand
you,
to the moons.
Like this
and
is
she looks at-
Moana.
She hears it. She turns to you and she's like, "It's quite a voyage."
How long is
Wait.
it? How long would it take us to get
Wait.
there?
Voyage? Does that mean on a ship?
Yes.
Uh,
Ooh.
here's
Well-
the real question, though. And this is the important question. I'm in. How much ale do I get if we win?
A lot.
Not just how much ale, how much money.
A lot.
Ale
And-
is money, Nenny. Ale
and-
is money.
And how
And-
long will it take us?
Doesn't matter. Like if she
Um,
got here and there's still time to save her, then we can get back and we can still save her, yeah?
That's fair
I
enough.
hope that she's alive by the time we get back. I didn't expect to travel from the city all the way up to here.
I thought the letter was kidding.
Oh my
Letter?
You know how moms be dramatic.
Like, oh, everything's burning down. Look, the kingdom. You should save us. Like, yeah,
Hey, so
I don't know.
can I
Look,
make
here's
like
the
a
thing.
heraldry check and figure out which kingdom they're talking about, or
Absolutely, you can.
yeah, how do I do that?
That's me.
Is that,
Heraldry?
history or
Hey,
like-
history.
or-
History.
All right. Yeah, no. Kyruss, where are
Well,
you
Dennis,
from,
she has
anyways?
That's the same heraldry as I would have.
Yeah, where
She
the
does.
heck are you from, anyways?
Let me pull up the map.
So there's 2 islands.
He,
And
when he
apparently,
says the 2 islands, you guys know he's talking about the twins. And the
Okay.
twins are 2 islands that are off the eastern coast of this continent,
Huh.
which is ways away. Like, Nenny grew up closer to there than you guys did.
I'm thinking the further we get away from that demon in my past, the better. Let's do
Listen,
this.
I'm all for
like,
leaving,
look,
but they
it's
have,
an elven nation. Think how many magic items there are.
but,
Oh,
but they have a party.
you had me at ale.
Lord
so.
Kyruss, they have a party planned just for you. Here, I don't know if you got the letter, but we are all guests invited to this parade for just us.
I've got a
Much in the
feeling,
order
good
to
guys.
say,
I
can
think
wait
we ought to
till
go
after-
save. I think we should go save a kingdom and get a lot more bigger parades.
But hear me out here.
You pulling up the map, Dennis?
Yep, I'm working on it.
We can get stuff situated. All right, we can get stuff situated. I got an idea. How long is it going to take us to get a ship and be able to go? It's not like we can just go and immediately leave. We got to
Well,
plan
I'm
this
assuming
stuff.
she came here on one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she came here on a ship, Nenny.
Our ship is waiting.
Yeah, see, so we could probably leave right now, right?
It's waiting for a week, right?
It's waiting for us.
Yeah. See, parade here, ship.
And she turns to you guys. And since this bastard doesn't know how to introduce somebody, my name is Lady Durana.
Lady Durana. Nenny tries to copy Symbiar. He tries to be as smooth as possible. It is so So nice to meet you.
That's not how you do it, man. You offer the money first.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
How do you spell her
Love
name,
that
by the way?
charisma.
How do you spell her name?
Yeah.
Duraina. Durana.
Okay. She's like a captive.
U-R-A.
She's a half orc.
So
She's
Nenny
about 6'2".
Nenny apparently goes to grab her hand, and as he's winking, it's like a twitch that keeps going that can't stop.
You miss her
It's-
hand.
Never gets old.
No, you
Miss
go
her
to grab
hand.
her hand and you miss her hand, and you brush against something, and she looks at you, and she kind of reaches out and grabs your hand to touch. She doesn't shake it. She kind of lifts it off of her. Honored to meet you, and she lets
Ah, the honor's all mine.
Oh, hold on here. Where is that map? Sorry, guys.
No, you're good, bro.
So,
Thought I
having
had
fun.
it inside.
well,
Alright.
while you're getting it up, Lord Kyruss, if you didn't know this already, you know we're with you. We're gonna be there and support you. So if you want us to go and we go tomorrow, we can go tomorrow. But hear me out. We've done a lot of work here. I think we wait until the parade and then go. But I will
When
go
is
and
the parade?
I'll do what you ask. It's in 7 days. 6 days now, because we had all day today. 6 days.
Why do you want to wait for the parade, Nanny?
I've never seen a parade, guys.
No.
Never seen one, and it's in our honor. It's in your guys' honor, not my honor. It's in your guys' honor, Lord Kyruss. Come
So-
on.
Nenny, hear me out for a minute.
All right.
Listen, if we save a queen, what kind of awesome parade do you think we're going to get?
Yeah, but
The
this one's
awesomest.
now. What if we die?
We could die
We
tomorrow.
die- Yeah,
I'm
we
more
just got
worried
out of a
about.
haunted house.
Yeah, we just got out of a haunted house, but I'm more worried about if a queen who has an entire army to protect her is in danger.
Uh-huh.
There's 5 of us.
Mm-hmm.
There's not
Uh-huh.
an army trying to kill us here.
Nanny,
Yeah. Yeah.
we killed the dragon.
Yes, you and I killed a dragon. These guys haven't killed a dragon yet. And that's
But the
the other
point
thing. I
is-
want to fight a dragon. And there's a dragon
You already
here.
did, Nanny. Shh, you already did.
You already killed a dragon.
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
remember? Punched
Remember
it so
you-
hard.
And
Through
then-
it.
You
Then
can, you can do the same thing through an
I have to
entire
redo the map
army.
real
How many statues are they going to build of you?
Then I look at Dorena. I'm like, by the way, did you hear that? I killed the dragon. Yeah.
He punched right through it.
Simbir killed one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want
I
to
was
hear that
there.
story? Do you want to hear that story?
I don't
So,
think she wants to. hear
How
that
about we
story.
tell her the story on the way? Let's do that. You can tell her all the stories you want. Lady Dorena, how many days is it to the ship?
Well, we've got to go back to Edelhill, which is obviously where you guys started, right? That's
Okay.
the city, the oceanfront city you guys started at.
Okay.
So,
So we got to go back to there where the ship is waiting for us, and then we have to ride the ship. So we're looking at 3 to 4 days to get to Edelhill, and then the ocean voyage.
I mean, honestly,
we might need to ask them to delay this parade.
I can't get any more excited.
How about this?
This is the moment, right? Like, how many times does someone come and say, hey, go save a princess? Booyah!
Flash Kingdom.
But isn't this your mom?
Yeah, but dude, like, so many hot chicks that help her. Like, you think this girl looks great? There's like 15 of them. I mean, no offense, Lady Doreen. I mean, you are an exquisite woman, but I mean, let's be frank. But like,
What about
Like that one, huh?
what about Yanilla?
I will send her a letter to create longing between us for when I return. That's a good idea, Nenny. Dennis,
All
I
right.
am. Get out. parchment and start preparing my letter, which
How,
I will
how many
compose in roll 20 for everyone's amusement.
how many drinks have you had?
I've been drinking most of the day before you got here. I've been really bored, and to be honest, I got really lonely, and the only way to satisfy that was to then get drunk. So I'm probably not in my right, perfect mind. But the moment to go be heroes and take back my kingdom, I mean, help my mom. I mean, let's get rich and get awesome stuff and hot, super hot chicks.
Imagine the
YOLO.
items, Manny.
YOLO.
I'm just saying.
YOLO.
You haven't been lonely. You told us you were with Alice.
But there was a 45-minute span where there was silence. And in that silence, Nettie, I thought I heard myself thinking. And to be
Ooh.
frank, it was terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying.
Cool map. Where are
Yeah, we don't need to get there.
So
We're
you
up here.
guys are up in the Stoneland area.
Oh, Stoneland.
Okay.
So see where the mountains are right now?
Yeah.
That's where you guys are at. You guys are literally right there.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
You're heading over to
Navreen.
Navreen.
All right. Sweet.
So where's the boat waiting for us in?
Where's-
It's right.
Godrak's from Arrowshed, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And Nanny was originally from Italia, but he
Yeah.
ended up in Cragdean. That's where he got his start. And up near Taban is where Simbir and Theron are from, up in
Oh,
that
nice.
area.
Okay.
On
Cool.
the north, yeah.
So in Navreen, the city that you guys will be heading to, let me go back, it is called Maret. M-A 3 R's E-T.
Are they pirates? Because there's 3 R's.
Yep.
All right,
Hashtag
guys.
dad jokes.
And somebody else make a history check.
Okay.
Yeah,
Somebody
I'll let you
other
guys all
than
make
the average intelligent
I'm
fighter.
all over it.
It will not be good, but here you go. Oh,
Boom.
buddy, that was good. Never mind.
Good job, Theron.
So
Dude,
you,
all of you,
Nettie
nice
and
work.
Theron, now realize,
Yeah.
once you guys start talking and Durana explains where you guys are headed, that Lord Kyruss is from the Navreen, the world. He's Navreen royalty, and their belief structure is literally like, hey, outsiders remain outside. Like, they're very protective of their borders. They're very protective of everything about it. And Lord Kyruss's father, when you hear about the battle, you know that they're fighting and constant fight with the High Elves of Novreen. So these are named, the 2 islands are named after the twins that opened the gate that brought the races into Verivar. Right? And so the islands are named after that. Navreen and Navreen. Navreen is the brother, Navreen's the sister. So Josh's father is, since you've put 2 and 2 together, is the Lord of Navreen.
Wait, this one?
Yep.
And then his mom is the Queen of Navreen?
Human
Correct.
Navreen.
So they don't like you?
Nope.
They kind
There
I
of
mean,
is
they did the
there's
Devil's
a
Tango
story
that one time,
behind
though.
it,
So
and
how did-
nobody knows
how
but
did-
Kyruss.
How did Kyruss happen?
That's the story behind everything.
I thought so. Wait,
We'll
is
see when a
Navreen
man
is
loves
elves?
a woman.
Navreen's elves and Novreen's elves?
No, Novreens are elves.
And
Navreen's
Navreen's are
humans.
humans. Okay, that's how Kyruss came
Mm.
about. All right. All right, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Like I said, Lord Kyruss, we're going with you. We're gonna go, but can we just do one thing before we leave? Can we go and fly those griffins?
We have to fight a dragon to
No,
get that.
no, we can just pay for it. I want to fight the dragon, but you guys don't want to fight the dragon. But there's griffins. We could fly griffins. Go to bed tonight. In the morning, we fly griffins. We'll head out.
Maybe we fly the griffins to the ship.
That'd be cool.
Dorena is looking at Nettie with complete astonishment of, like, she's confused. Like, she's just awestruck at the fact that this guy's talking about riding griffins when she just told somebody that his mother's going to die.
Yeah, but on the way to the thing.
So where's Gordorak from? Is he from any of these?
Shed.
Oh, okay.
Right below Italia, yeah.
That's where he's from, but he's from all over.
Heyo.
I'll get our things packed up. I look over at there and I'm gonna I look at the lady and were you intending to leave right away? How long?
Well, it's evening. We could leave in the morning.
Okay.
That was
Yeah, I need to
But
rest.
we can drink. So now we drink.
Regardless of what happens here in the end this evening, we'll be ready to go in the morning.
Thank you. She looks at Lord Kyruss. Guess I got to get used to doing this, my lord. And she bows.
You could just see the
No,
pain in
no,
her
no,
eyes
no.
when she was
I mean-
doing that.
I mean, it's totally appropriate, and we probably should. But we have so much more to do, and I'm irresponsible and not terribly trustworthy. So I'm going to give you
She
my
just
room
kind of looks
tonight.
at you and goes, "You've got that right."
I'm going to give you my room tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and stay with the boys, and we're going to make a plan on how we're going to make all this work. And I'm assuming that you'll give us the details of where things are at logistically.
Yes, on the ride,
Perfect.
on the voyage over.
Lumber party in Nenny's room?
Dennis, I drained the last of my little tankard and then motion to have her follow me, and I take her to my room where I will remove my gear to let her use the room, and then I'll go find somewhere else to bunk.
I think you have a spare room within your room.
Yeah, you have a
Nenny.
suite.
Nenny, have you seen me? Do you know what will happen? We don't have time for this. I'm spent.
True. It's true. We don't have time for this.
She probably can't even resist herself. I just don't have it in me tonight. I just, being honest, we have a long journey tomorrow. Save our strength.
Nenny, you could try. Why
Now,
not?
Dennis, after I finish writing my letter, I leave it with the barkeep and some gold to cover our rounds of beer, and for him to deliver this message at earliest haste to Yanilla.
Quick question.
Maybe even tonight.
Other question.
Before we've left.
When's my full plate gonna be ready?
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Shh, don't think of those things. No.
I didn't bring
Maybe
that
you
one
could
up,
get
but I
some
did
free
think about
full
that one.
plate.
Yeah.
About 7
Probably
days.
get a magical
Hey,
full plate.
7 days.
Can they FedEx it to me?
It's to a griffin.
It's just
Griffin
I mean,
X.
right?
Griffin Prime.
Can I
let
get
me
that?
let me
Can I
just
pay
let me
for
just pose
shipping?
a question. Does Navarine have full plates? I assume they have blacksmiths.
I mean, because I feel bad because the guy's making it, right?
yeah.
He's making it special for you.
Is there any way?
And you already paid him for
Yeah, I know. I know.
it.
So,
such a sad part. Such a
Why
sad
did
state
my
of
camera
affairs.
go out of focus? That's weird.
just throw your hand right in front of it, and there you go.
Nope.
No. Oh, weird. Is it the background?
Could be. I was gonna go mess with my
Or it could be a bandwidth issue, or yeah.
That's
Do you
probably a
do you
bad
have a little thing you can throw down to block it off?
There it
Oh, there you
goes.
go.
There you go. You're back.
There we go. All right. So I gotta do the math for you. So you guys are literally
Are we near the coast?
you're about a 3 to 4 day ride from the coast. At the base
But
of
on
the
a griffin, how fast could we get there on a griffin?
I don't think we'll be able to convince him to let us take his griffins that far, but we can
You
always
can
see.
come with. So if it's a 3 to 4 day ride out there,
I was gonna say, is that even possible, Dennis, to have it shipped?
It is, but
to pay for it.
Right.
it's no guarantee it'll get there. I mean, it's definitely going to be costly because he's got to put it in a crate, protect it, seal it, pay for it to be hauled from
Mm-hmm.
Floria to Edelhill, and then for it to be shipped on a ship going to a place in war.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, Dan, so Floria is in the Stoneland?
Yes.
Okay.
If you go to the Stoneland and you see that white blob right there, those are the mountains. And where the little pyramid is, that's called the Titan's Gate. That is the sealed gate that has got two statues of the twins by it, and that is the gate everybody came through.
Where is it?
Right there.
Hang it.
I don't know where you're looking.
Trying to, hold on. Give me 1 second. There we go.
Or
I was on a
draw.
different-
Or like draw on it or something.
right there. So I'll draw on it here.
Like there?
Boom. Right there.
Ah, okay, cool.
And that's the gate that so that would be, let me get my history correct here. 1100 years ago
Ooh.
is when all the races except for the halflings came through the gate. The halflings were the only race that was here at that time. So the halfling history goes prior to what the world calls PG or post gate, right? So you're
Right.
1100 PG
Okay.
is what the world calls it. The halflings don't call it post gate. They call it. You guys are. We've been dealing with 1100 years. You guys is a pain in our ass, right? That's kind of how the halflings do it. But the halflings have a history that runs way before that time. They were the only ones here, but they never left this continent because they're halflings and they are comfy in their area. They just expanded their border, and then when the nations came in, it forced them not to expand and tighten their borders. There were some wars between the halflings and the different races until everybody came to a clearer sense.
Cool.
You're looking about 3,700 miles to travel via ocean to get to where you're going.
Holy crap.
So are we all of one mind that we go to bed in the morning, we pack up and start heading out?
Yes, sir.
I'm starting to kind of lean toward Nenny's side of waiting 7 days. Just saying.
7 days.
If I'm gonna go
woman
fight a
could be
war, I kind
dead.
of want a little more armor.
Perhaps there's an alternative.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys could wait 7 days and figure out how, if I'm not super good at geography, and let's be very frank, I'm not.
Okay.
We have to go, in a sense, backwards to then find a ship to then come forward. I think. The world is still flat, right?
Sure.
I'm
As far as
Okay,
I know.
good.
Yeah.
I think we have to go left.
It's a 14-day voyage on the ocean,
Hey,
and you know that, Kyruss.
Right.
Yes.
So listen, I'm thinking if we have to go left to get the ship, why couldn't the ship meet you guys at the coast, pick you up, and then we all go?
listen, we're going together, Kyruss. That was the point. Like I said, I'll leave. I'll go with you because if you're not here, they're not gonna have the parade. It's for you.
Well, it's for
Yeah.
us, but
Well, yeah.
I'm
But
just
if
saying.
Kyruss isn't here,
So where are we? We're in that blue circle right now on the map.
You are. Let me pull that map up. I'm going to see if I can delete that blue circle.
You can move
Well-
it too. It's an object.
Yeah. So you guys are right there,
Okay.
right at the foot of the mountains. They're called the.
Got it. So where's the boat?
They're called the Zeal Mountains, and you guys are right at the foot of the Zeal Mountains.
So where's the boat?
The boat is.
Just straight
See
to the
that
coast?
river?
Yeah.
See that river?
Which
That
one?
river runs right to the coast, and the boat is right.
So up
there.
here?
No, right where I moved the blue dot.
Okay, got it. So basically, they're just going straight to the coast, hopping on the boat, and then sailing directly for.
Correct.
So there's no like picking us up on the way.
yeah.
No.
Let me ask you a question, Lord Kyruss. How powerful is Yanilla?
To be
Question?
honest, more powerful than I believe we imagined.
Could
Far
she
more.
send us, I don't know, some plate armor through a portal or something?
I was gonna
Or
say if she can do
honestly,
that, she ought to just send us directly to that island.
Or I was
We
getting
could.
there. Go to Rack. You stole my thunder. I was gonna say,
Sorry.
or we could wait for the parade, and then she can send us all, and then we don't need the boat.
Yeah, are there any like teleportation gates in this world?
Wormholes.
No.
Nothing like that?
Um,
Okay.
The gnomes
What about
are
flying
messing
Dutch?
around with airships right now, but
Mhm.
you rarely see them in this area. They stay up where. I mean, Simbir and Theron have seen the gnomes fly in the airships because that's where the gnomes are up by their area. But the
Yeah.
gnomes do not share that technology with anybody right now.
No, because they're greedy little bastards.
Can you charter a flight?
No, right now they
Okay.
keep it up north to northwest,
Okay.
and they're trying to. I mean, it's known well around the world that they're trying to figure out a way to work with the countries to monetize it, but there's too much war going on right now across the
Mhm.
world to make it for them to
Okay.
even want to make it happen.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, it's 1100. That literally the world in essence as it is only 1100 years old.
Got it. Okay. And that ship voyage is going to take 2 weeks?
14 and a half days to be technical.
All right.
And it's going to take you 3 days to get to Edel Hill.
Edel Hill is the port city?
Correct.
How long would it take us to get there via Griffin?
Probably
if
a
that guy
day.
will let us take them.
Probably a day, maybe a day and a half.
Okay.
That is tempting.
Well,
But how much are we gonna have to pay for that guy to give us or let us use his griffins?
you want to go talk to him
You're only
today?
gonna
See if
save
we
2
can work
days.
something out? Yeah.
Why don't you go
Yeah, we
ask?
could
Why
ask
don't we
Is
ask?
Stoneland friendly to either of those islands? Is Stoneland?
Stoneland and right now Stoneland's in war with Hobbean, and that's because Hobbean, and you guys would know this because
Yeah.
you are where you're at. Is let me get that pulled up here.
Sure.
So find it here. Stoneland, if I remember correctly, Stoneland split off. They were rebels,
Oh.
and so
Rebel scum.
they there was a civil war in Hobbean, and it got nasty, and they were losing. The rebels were losing, so they fled north and created Stoneland, and that was about 800 years ago, and they're still fighting. They're it's not like open war. It's almost like North and South Korea, where you've got border skirmishes that'll take place every once in a while.
Like India and Pakistan. There you go.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's the best way to sum that one up.
Cool. All right.
Stoneland really, I mean, the island nations tend to keep to themselves. With Navarine,
Mm-hmm.
They were a pirate nation. That's why Marette is 3 R's actually, and that even though you made a joke about it, they were a pirate nation at the beginning.
Ha! Nailed it. Okay.
Josh's mother, her family, basically in the year about 27 years ago, Navarine was ruled kind of Romanesque with the Senate, and the Queen stepped up and smashed the Senate down. The basically a group of captains, pirate captains, and squashed it. And that's kind of where the Lord Kyruss aspect in the story of his life is brandished about a little bit, right? Because his mom wasn't queen at that point in time.
What route's the boat going to take to get back there? Is it going to cut like? Is it going to?
It's
Is it
literally
going to cut
going
across
to
the
go
bay,
just like that.
or
Yep,
is it
it's
going to
gonna come-
go along the coast?
It's going to come out this way,
Okay.
and then it'll drop down the coast
Okay.
here. And then
Does
you guys will turn into Marette
Okay.
because he needs to go meet with his generals.
Okay.
his generals, not her generals, his generals. Question for you, Dennis, is will it be a straight shot? Will the ship need to stop at any ports to get stuff?
Not for a 14-day.
Now
I don't think so.
the ship will load up at Edelhill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Hey, listen, I already said it. If we're going, let's go.
Yep. I'll see what kind of a refund I can get, but yeah, let's go.
So in the morning, I think we have some things to take care of. Godrak's got to go check on his plate mail.
Yeah, but you
And
guys
we're
can get
gonna-
moving. I can catch up. I got a horse. So
We need to go and see if we can ride the Griffin.
oh, Scott.
And if those right goes down the
I'm still
coast.
here.
Okay.
We need to see if we can ride the Griffins, right?
Well, if anything, we should just probably pack it in and go to sleep tonight. Take a full rest.
That
Agreed.
sounds good. As I'm
Yep.
finishing my drink, I'm just getting ready to go head
Yeah.
to bed.
By the way, does everyone need to make some Constitution saving throws?
Why? Oh no, I'm good.
He did. He critted his.
Yeah, I critted mine. I'm good for the night, baby.
Oh yeah, I guess there's those, huh?
Let me remember where. I remember where the Griffins are, so I can go look them up.
I was very careful. I was zipping my drinks.
No, not that one. That's a haunted house. It was one of the guilds, wasn't it?
Because there's like absolutely no way that the griffins could like fly us to the ship and then kind of fuel up and turn around.
That's what I'm gonna look. I'm gonna see what
Okay.
he allows the griffins to do.
All right, cool.
I just gotta find.
Can we
which-
take our long rest first and then maybe?
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna spend the night.
Okay,
There we
cool.
go, Sadie's go.
All right,
You
I
guys
take it a
spend the
long
night.
rest.
And I think this might actually be a night we finish right at 10 o'clock.
I think so as well.
Holy crap. We did it.
Cool.
Yeah, we started late though. So
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap things up. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and
Yep.
we'll see you
Good
guys
to be
next
back.
week.
We will see you next
it's
week,
good to
guys.
have you. Thanks
Thanks for
everyone.
being here.
Bring
Thanks,
more of my
everyone.
charming self.
Oh, and before you all flee and leave, because this is going to be going up on YouTube. Once you watch
Yep.
us on YouTube, those who are watching us, don't forget to hit like
Yep.
and subscribe.
Yeah.
And until next week, guys, keep rolling.
There'll be more next week, I promise.